Hey guys, it is Monday here on Pagan Perspective Subsweek. I am your Monday host, Brendan, and this week we are learning more about each of the hosts. So, let's enjoy. So this week's questions pretty much have come to learn more about us, so about our paths and about who we work with. And I'm just kind of put everything out there. In the process I will answer all the questions. I don't really need to go through them, I don't think. I'll just give you the spiel and the story that is me, really. So my practice started in 2000 and I was 15 at the time. I would have been in year 10 in high school. I do not know what the equivalent is in other countries to that. But yeah, so at the time media was very, very rich with Buffy and Charmed, and there's a lot of witch archetypes out there. And there was kind of a movement happening because of this, and I think I was more aware because of that. And I just happened to catch some words from friends about certain witch things, and then realised that they were kind of meeting up and doing stuff, and it was through them. Well, particularly one friend who asked me to do some spell work for her. I, complete newbie, didn't know what I was doing. Ended up doing this spell for her to make her ex see her with renewed eyes and fall back in love with her. And then, yeah, that didn't go how it was meant to go, as I now know more reasons why I shouldn't have done that in the first place. But it ended up having her ex didn't fall back in love with her. It had other guys from my year and years above with her, us, fall in love with her. So it was interesting. But it was from this point that I then wanted to know more. I wanted to learn about using and harnessing my power, and it was a couple of years later that a friend of mine and I really got more into it. We kind of met regularly and did Sabbath rituals, and we would do spell workings, and we kind of got really more serious about the practice. We started a website called The Magical Teen, and that is where it's through that website that a lot of my path connections now have been made with, thanks to G'day Palmer, who we started talking, and that's where my Wildwood connection comes from, that's where my Reclaiming connection comes from, and it's my shamanic witchcraft. Like, it's been, all these connections have been thanks to him, and really, like, a lot of the stuff I've explored has been a whole mix. I have friends that are Gardnerian Wiccans, I have friends that are Hellenic Reconstructionists, that are Druids, and none of it really vibed with me until I found the Wildwood tradition. It wasn't until, like, I think it was 2008 that I first met some members of the tradition, and surprisingly it wasn't G'day. I didn't meet G'day till much later, and it was at the Australian Wiccan conference that I got to hang out with some of the members of the tradition, and I think the next year or the year after that is when I started coming to Wildwood Beltanes and more events in Queensland, and really got more involved in that community up here and where I live now. So moved up. I'm now taking my priestess challenge within the Wildwood tradition. I'm a teacher, and yeah, I've been doing it. Like, I've been actively a member of the community for, I think, almost 3 years now. Be close to 3 years, and the mythos and the stories just really worked with me. And then from here, I've been an active member of the Reclaiming community for, done 2 camps, so it's been over a year, about a year and a half And I've been to 2 Cloudcatcher witch camps, which is the Australian witch camp that I am an organizer for. And then it is also, I've been to California witch camp during my US trip last year, and going to Earthsong witch camp in over a month now. So reclaiming's kind of really become part of my practice. It's reclaiming and Wildwood just kind of mesh really beautifully well together. The stories of the Star Goddess and the Weaver are just, they're like different facets of the same diamond. It's that divine, cosmic, wonderful amazingness, and they're just really seen through different lenses. I feel like the reclaiming lens and the Wildwood lens, and they're complementary. And through all my practices, I suppose when I started, I did my dedication. I did a year and a day of study. This was back, I think this is like in 2001, maybe I think, yeah, from 2000 to 2001, I did my year and a day of study and took my self-dedication. I dedicated to Hermes and Hecate, which I didn't remember till much later in my practice, and they're a couple of the main deities I work with, so I built that relationship from the very beginning, and Hermes has kind of always been like a brother to me. I really vibe with him in his trickster and travel aspects, and Hecate is really, she's like that older sister that, you know, she's protecting you and helping you out, but she also just likes to slap you down every now and again to assert power, sort of thing. So it's been a wonderful and beautiful relationship with them. And then Eros is definitely like my lover deity, and it's his passion and desire and lust, and he's also like hate and mistrust and anger, and he's such a Gemini, really. And I feel he's kind of, I would say he's like my soul god, really, and we just kind of vibe so well together. But then there's times when we just completely go crazy at each other, and that's totally valid because that's how things happen. And I really just develop my relationships through my work with these gods by just being present and being active with that. It's just like any friendship or any relationship. It's about putting time in there and making time to just spend time together and do things that you like to do together, whether that be like ritual work, whether it be going and swimming in the ocean, whether it be climbing a mountain, enjoying a meal together, any number of things, really. And yeah, I think I've answered actually most of the questions that were here. I think that's it. But I will post links to so I have videos of Wildwood Beltane rituals on my channel. I have some links to, I can link you to the Wildwood website and to the Reclaiming website. But yeah, and a link to my channel itself, so you can go check that out. I don't think I have much else. I'm sure I have on my channel some more videos about my path and my gods and the stuff I do. And kind of right now my path is really, with my channel I've been doing them, but I haven't bit behind on them. Like I've been doing Living Sabbat videos, which is about the story of each Sabbat, the relationship with that and the land, and then the current situation, because a lot of these Sabbats are European based, but we live in different environments now, whether it be like a Northern American based environment or I live in an Australian environment, so it's seeing what symbols are reflected at these times of the year. Like right now it's meant to be winter here and I'm pretty sure it's spring, so I'm already getting some of the early vibes of that happening. And yeah, I'm going to put links to those videos as well, and if you want to know more, shoot me a message or come check out my channel and leave comments and ask me questions, and I will answer them, and you'll see me here on subweeks anyway. So I think that's it for this week. Looking forward to seeing the rest of everyone's videos. I've loved all the ones from the hosts, like the regular hosts, and it'll be good to see and learn more about our new hosts, like Delia and Cam and Angel, and really just learning more about them and who they are. And yeah, I think I'm the only sub-host I've been here for a couple of years now, so they're all kind of newbies compared to the last time we did these sort of questions. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's it. So much love and blessings, and blessed be. Mwah.